Leadership is a crucial management function that guides employees towards organizational growth and profitability, gaining a competitive advantage in challenging business environments. Leaders are influenced by trust and power, which form a constructive bond between individuals. Trust is based on the confidence in abilities and integrity, while power refers to the ability to control others and is closely tied to dependency. As individuals depend more on a leader, power becomes more powerful.
McDonald's, Starbucks, Kenny Rogers, Wendy's, just to name a few. Every Malaysian should have at least patronized these shops once in their lifetime. We all know the success of McDonald's came from Ray Kroc, and we also know Howard Schultz bought Starbucks from the original founders and transformed it into the Starbucks we know today in Malaysia. But have you ever wondered who brought in these retail outlets to the Malaysian market? It is none other than Vincent Tan Chi Yong, the man who introduced several other well-known F&B franchises in Malaysia. While he is super rich now, did you know that he equipped with only a Form 5 education and the son of a lorry driver from Johor? But that did not stop him from becoming the founder of multi-industry conglomerate Berjaya Corporation Group.
Background of Vincent Tan. His full name is Vincent Tan Che Huan. He was born on February 1st, 1952. He birthed at Batu Pahat, Johor, Malaysia. His education is Chinese Language School and Chartered Institute of Management Accountant SIMA in England. His achievement, he succeeded to be a founder of Berjaya Corporation Berhad. He entered the Forbes Billionaire list with an estimate worth of USD 1.6 billion or 4.2 billion ringgit Malaysia. He won a McDonald's franchise in Malaysia. Next, he became the owner of Cardiff City after a consortium of Malaysian investors. The last one, he held a stake in privately held U-Mobile, a 4G mobile phone operator in Malaysia.
Born in 1952, he started his career as a bank clerk when he was 17 years old. He later went on to become the youngest agency manager for AIA Insurance at the tender age of 21. On one particular day, he picked up a Time magazine that could change his life and came across the burger article entitled Hamburger Empire. Fascinated by McDonald's story and foresaw McDonald's potential in Malaysia, he started to write letters to McDonald's headquarters to obtain a franchise license. And of course, they rejected his application letter. Unlike any quitter, he persisted in writing to McDonald's headquarters every week for 7 years. When they launched McDonald's in Singapore in 1981, he was the only Malaysian to be invited to the grand opening and later gave them a tour around Kuala Lumpur upon their request. Eventually, McDonald's decided to pick Tan as their partner over other large conglomerates because of his perseverance that he has dedicated to them over the years. Tan put in 250,000 ringgit, giving him 51% of the stake. He was only 28 years old that time. The first outlet was opened in Jalan Bukit Bintang, which is still operational until today. As a devoted Buddhist, Tan's mom was upset with Tan for bringing in McDonald's to Malaysia and asked how could he sell beef. Since then, he stopped eating beef and later on became a vegetarian. Today, there are about 278 McDonald's restaurants operating throughout Malaysia and it's constantly growing. His first big break did not satisfy his appetite to be a big shot, so he went on to expand his business. In 1984, Tan acquired a major controlling stake in a steel company and transformed it into Berjaya Corporation Berhad, a diversified conglomerate in Malaysia listed on Bursa Malaysia. Tan's second big break came in 1985 when he secured a 70% of Sports Toto lottery from the then government, Dr. Mahathir. During that time, the government-owned Sports Toto was not doing so well and the annual profit was only 500,000 ringgit. Grabbing this opportunity, Tan offered a 28 million ringgit to Mahathir to acquire Sports Toto and then privatized it. People were confused on why would he use a whopping 28 million ringgit to acquire a non-profitable company that had only 500,000 ringgit annual profit. However, under his brilliant leadership, he proved them wrong by restructuring Sports Toto and its annual profit was up to 100 million ringgit in just 4 years. Vincent Tan's gaming business just got bigger. Entering the 1990s, he was already a wealthy and influential person in Malaysia. In 1991, he he became Malaysia's youngest Tan Sri below the age of 40. At the same time, Berjaya were able to acquire a number of Malaysian real estates and expand its leisure activities. By the mid-1990s, Berjaya had rose as a strong player in Malaysia, owning 150 subsidiaries in various industries such as food and beverage, hotel and resort vacation, telecommunication and media, property development, lotteries and online gaming, and etc. Tan's journey may seem smooth so far, but he soon encountered the most critical moment in his life. It was the 1997 Asian financial crisis. He used to own Prudential and Digi, but had to sell the stake he had in them in order to finance his property projects. That property is now the world's top 6 shopping mall named Berjaya Times Square in Kuala Lumpur. Tan said it was his biggest regret for selling Digi, as Digi was his best investment and it was worth more than 46 billion ringgit since. In order to compensate his loss, he started to purchase a large number of companies until the Berjaya Corporation Berhad be a diversified entity engaged in various core businesses, which included airline, consumer products, financial services, motor trading, football, and etc. I believe some of you may have used Friendster before. Founded in 2003, it was the first social networking website, but it was losing money for years, and eventually the owners decided to sell Friendster to cover its losses. At that time, Facebook wanted to buy Friendster's patents but were rejected because the offer price could not cover Friendster's losses. Tan was aware of that and made a smart move by buying Friendster for $38 million and then proposed to exchange Friendster's patent with Facebook share. Finally, Mark Zuckerberg agreed to a share exchange for the patents and Tan got his 3.5 million share, which is 1% share of Facebook stocks. Tan insisted on getting shares in Facebook because he felt the company would be big in the future. After Facebook went public with its initial public offering, the stake owned by Tan was worth $133 million. He then made it into the Forbes top 10 richest people list in Malaysia. Finally, a branch of Berjaya started to appear overseas, including the Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, England, Canada, US, and others. The founder is now the top 50 richest man in Malaysia with a net worth of approximately 3.1 billion ringgit in 2019. Today, the Berjaya Corporation Group, founded by Tan and various other private businesses, all bring in a fortune of over 32 billion ringgit worldwide. Tan Sri Vincent is more than just being a successful businessman. He is also a notable philanthropist. He has donated a lot and later set up a personal foundation, the Better Malaysia Foundation, in 1997, to provide aid and relief for medical and charitable purposes. As for his children, he said that he will ensure they have sufficient comfort, but if they want wealth, they should earn it. Tan has a daughter named Cresias Tan, who married to Nasimuddin, son of the founder of Nazar Group. He once told his kids that they were not allowed to play the game Farmville. If they want to farm, they can go to Bukit Tinggi. He will give them a real farm. Yes, that is how rich he is. By the way, he is the uncle of Hong Kong superstar Andy Lau's wife, Carol Chu.
Next is theory of leadership. First, threats theory of leadership theory. Second, contingency theory. And the last one is path goal leadership theory. Threats theory of leadership. The first one is leadership motivation. Leader like Tan Sri Vincent Tan is determined and hardworking. Starting with little, he succeeded in various industries through dedication. His achievements show that hard work pays off, inspiring others to pursue their dreams with effort. As a visionary leader, he motivates his staff to work towards the organization's goals. The second one is knowledge. Leaders such as Tan Sri Vincent Tan are well informed in business and technology, aiding their decision making. Vincent Tan, also particularly skilled in real estate, stand out for recognizing undervalued properties and market trends. Since the 1980s, his global real estate ventures through the Berjaya Group contributes significantly to expanding his business in various sectors.
Contingency theory. Berjaya Corporation Berhad
has shuffled its boardroom, with Tan Sri Vincent Tan stepping down as non-independent and non-executive chairman, and Datuk Sri Robin Tan resigning as non-independent and non-executive deputy chairman. Tunku Aminah Maimunah Iskandariah, daughter of Johor ruler Sultan Ibrahim Ismail, will replace Tan as advisor to provide guidance and support the growth. The shake-up is part of the company's effort to promote women empowerment. Tan expressed confidence in the leadership abilities of all women on the board to lead the group to greater heights. Tunku Aminah Maimunah Iskandariah's influence will impact the new administration and help achieve the goal of promoting women's empowerment. This move also enhanced the company's reputation by elevating the status of women.
Berjaya Corp says its non-independent and non-executive chairman Tan Sri Vincent Tan has relinquished his position amid the conglomerate's latest board reshuffle. He will instead assume the role of advisor. Datuk Sri Robin Tan, who is his son, stepped down as non-independent and non-executive deputy chairman. He has now taken on the position of non-independent, non-executive deputy chairman at Berjaya Land. This latest revamp to Berjaya Corp's board reflects an all-female lineup, which includes its founder's daughter, Crisis Tan, who is now executive director. Tunku Tun Aminah Sultan Ibrahim Ismail is chairman, while Narine Tan and Vivian Cheng are joint group CEOs.
Goal leadership behavior that available on Tan Sri Vincent Tan are achievement behavior and directive behavior. Achievement behavior is the leader feels that the followers are competent in completing tasks. This behavior aims to set challenge goals for followers to reach, express, and demonstrate confidence that followers will meet the challenge. Regarding this, Vincent Tan acknowledged Jalil Gardner's and expertise in managing his company. That's why he put his trust in Jalil as a competent CEO of Berjaya Corporation Group. Directive behavior is the leader's aim to tell followers what to do and how to do it. Leader indicates what performance goals exist and precisely what must be done to achieve them. In short, Vincent Tan has given Jalil, the CEO of Berjaya Corporation Group, all the instructions and direction necessary to ensure that he can fulfill his responsibilities effectively.
The conclusion: leadership is really important for a company to do well. Managers need to lead in a way that make employees happy and trusting. Tan Sri Vincent Tan is a great example because he adaptable, ethical, and learns from mistakes. Even when things got tough in 1997, he still made employees and customers happy, showing how to handle challenges and grab opportunities.